Good afternoon. Welcome to Mary is the new evangelization.com, which means that people who don't know about the Blessed Mother need to know about her because she's working for Jesus Christ and she has tremendous gifts to extend from her son through her to us. So that's the new evangelization, period. Anyway, the Pope married couples who were living together, whatever. You know, they weren't married in the church, and yet they were living as married couples. So the Pope offered an opportunity for these couples to have their marriages blessed in the church, and this is being, like, people are criticizing the Pope for doing this. Like, I mean, I think so many people have completely lost their mind. Okay, they can't even think straight about helping someone who is living, quote unquote, in a state of sin, actually make that situation right and correct by coming to the sacrament of matrimony and bringing their marriage under the church. So if you're criticizing the Pope for trying to help couples to, move into a sacramental state, a state of grace, bringing their marriage into the grace of God, and you're criticizing the Pope for trying to help couples who, for some reason or another, were just not there, I would have to say that where are you coming from? I mean, why did Jesus come into the world? To condemn the world? Because Jesus didn't condemn the world, you have to condemn the world? So you're going to go around condemning people and condemning Pope Francis because he's trying to bring people into a closer relationship with the Lord, bring their marriage, their family into closer communion with the Lord and the church? And you're going to sit in judgment or criticism of him? That's no different than, the Sadducees and the Pharisees. That's what they did. I mean, you're a legalist. You're looking at the letter of the law. You're not looking at the spirit of the law. Okay, we're to be channels of God's grace, not channels of God's judgment. God's judgment will come. In the meantime, let us continue Jesus' mission to try to save the world, help the world come to Christ, come to grace. So I applaud you, Pope Francis. I give you, I just really admire everything you're doing. I really do. I think it's just totally led by the Holy Spirit, and you are truly representing Jesus Christ to the world in extending the mercy and the love to everyone who's needy, who's hurting, who's down, who's out, who's given up, who's hopeless. I mean, you're bringing hope to people, and I thank you for doing that. Now, Pope Francis can't do it alone, okay? So instead of spending all our time criticizing Pope Francis and what he's doing, we need to also be about evangelizing. We need to be about helping people understand the church's teaching on marriage, on life, pro-life. We need to be letting people know, that marriage is about love and it's about procreation. That's what, if you're going to get involved in this, get involved in that way. Educate people for life. Abortion is killing a child. You can't justify killing a child. Artificial contraception is also, in some cases, it prevents conception. It prevents conception, but other cases it actually prevents implantation. So you actually have a fertilized life from the moment of conception that's not able to implant. Okay, so that's what artificial contraception does. So people need to be told about that, that if you are choosing to get married, that, God said, be fruitful and multiply. We need children. The church needs children. Jesus needs children. The world needs more children. There's no question about it. I know in the United States of America, they're saying by 2025 there's going to be more people dying than there are being born. So there's been a tremendous attack, whether you think it's deliberate or not. It's look at the numbers. It's there. Okay, we're losing people, and many people are not choosing to get married. Uh, Obviously, gay marriage, there's not going to be any children as a result of a gay marriage, and there's no children as a result of contraception. So, Jesus said, before he returns, the love of most will grow cold. Okay, that's a very simple statement that no one understands what it means. Well, it means that people are going to stop having children. Okay, children are a fruit of love. And so when you have the quote unquote first world countries with all the education, with all the prosperity, with all the communication, with the best of everything, when you have educated people basically saying, no, I don't want children, the love of most is growing cold. Okay, you don't have room in your heart for for new life. I mean, it's that's the reality. That's what we're dealing with. The culture of death has taken over our country, and it's a shame. And I commend those who are resisting the culture of death and choosing to follow God's plan and God's will to procreate, to have children, to love, okay, to love and bear fruit in your love and in your marriage. So, Pope Francis is doing an amazing job in spite of all the critics out there inside the church, okay? Critics, people inside the Catholic Church who do not like the man, do not like what he's doing, okay? So, here's another example. Anyway, thank you, Pope Francis. Once again, you're stepping to the plate, brother, and I appreciate everything you're doing. God bless you. Bye.